Hey there! So today is part 3 of Building Performing Confidence series. Here's the link to part 1 where I talk about how to learn a song. And here's the link to part 2 where I give you lyric memorization strategies. So this week's confidence building tool. If you struggle with nerves when performing, don't work in isolation and then throw yourself up on stage in front of a big crowd to see what happens. No. Test your songs in numerous places before you perform. So sing for less meaningful, less intimidating audiences and just see what happens. This will give you the opportunity to start building your performing muscles, getting in your time, as well as learning where the gaps are in your preparation process. Many of us have heard the story from Malcolm Gladwell's book, The Outliers, how Chris Rock tests all of his jokes in small, no-name venues before any of those jokes hit the big stage. So you can do the same, and here are some ideas. So the first way you can test out your song, sing for a family member. Kiddo, spouse, uncle, grandma, anyone who is willing to listen, kind of gets those nerves activated. Even your dog and cat could work. I used to test out my songs on my dad. So my dad would sit there and listen, I'd sing, I'd see what worked, what didn't work. My mom, my son, my husband, so helpful. As I know, they will love me no matter what. Now here's an important side note. They never gave me feedback. No, their job was not to critique or give advice. Their presence was enough for me to work on what I needed to work on to improve. Second suggestion is sing for a friend or a neighbor. Anyone who's willing to listen and again gets those nerves activated. When I was little and learning to play piano, my mom would have me play for the mail carrier. Yep. He'd drop off the mail and she'd say, hey, could you just listen to my daughter play this new song? The UPS person, same thing, her voice students. Little did I know she was helping me build my performing confidence. So here's a third idea. Join a performance class or sign up for a master class. So each month I offer a free master class just for this purpose. People can bring their songs and perform them. Feel the nerves, feel a little nervous, but in a loving and supportive environment, receive some valuable feedback from me. It's been awesome over the years to see how people have used this masterclass as a stepping stone for bigger venues. So fourth idea, do a Zoomcast and sing for your family and friends. I have several clients, especially over this last year, that have tested out their own songs or cover songs in this fashion. It acts as a great dress rehearsal for the real deal. Fifth suggestion, even doing a Facebook or Instagram Live can get those nerves going and provide you with a venue to see how you're doing navigating your song. What's working? How am I really allowing the feelings? How am I feeling my breath? What am I doing when my heart is pounding? Am I really grounding myself in that low belly breath? Right? We can test all of these things in these environments, which is great practice. So working on our own will never bring up all the feelings and thoughts and physical things that go on when we are in front of a crowd, when we're in a big performance. So if I'm in my studio practicing a song, I'm like, oh man, I got those lyrics memorized, feels really good, feels really open. I'm in the studio by myself. That's not going to give us the same feelings as when we're in front of a crowd. We need to practice being in front of people before the performance to help us grow in our own awareness and confidence. The performance being the one that you're really working toward, right? Or the recording session that you're working toward. So use these little suggestions, the Zoomcast, the Instagram, performing for your family as these little kind of testing grounds to make sure you're ready. Performing is an art. Right? We practice our singing, we do the vocal work, and then we practice our performing art. So you're going to dip your toe in the water at first, easing your way in, and then you're going to go for the deep dive and have fun. So everybody gets a little nervous. Keep at it. Testing, refining, learning, observing what works best for you. You can do this. I really believe in you, and I believe that our confidence can be built. You are being called to share your voice, your song, your story. All right, let's do the work. Let's test these songs out in these less intimidating ways. Let me know how it goes. I really want to know in the comments below how you will test your song this week. What are you going to do? How will you dip your toe in the water? All right, until next time, rejoice in your voice. Bye-bye.